everyone, my name's Andy and I'm the Crow Stitcher here on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. And welcome in. This is 2024 WIP Parade Part 2. Yay! And this will be the final part. It is Friday, December 20th, 2024. So we're just going to get right into it. I did an introduction and all that kind of stuff in the first one. So welcome back for part 2 and let's dig in. Got Zeno. The first one I'm going to share is still on my Q-Snap because I was working on it this morning. This is Watchman. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Artwork by Lisa Parker. I'll have to insert a picture. I have 4,588 stitches out of 335,500 and I'm at 1.37%. I'm doing it 1/1 on 22 count. Come on, focus. Really? We're going to start off with focus problems? There we go. 1/1 on 22 count, and just a reminder that all of everything I stitch is full cross unless it is charted otherwise. So that's that. It's having a difficult time focusing, but we're getting more of the rock come in. Look how good it looks from back here. So, stitching this in diagonals, starting from the top left. So you're gonna go somewhere safe. About there. I knocked shit over on my desk, so you probably heard that. I'm sorry. I tried to be gentle and then still screwed it up. This next one is The Village. I'll have to insert a picture for this one as well. This is artwork by Tammy Allgross, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. And I have 3,340 stitches, excuse me, out of 128,000, and I'm at 2.61%. And 1/1 on 28 count, and I did a top left start. Honestly, I usually do a top left start, so unless I say otherwise, it was a top left start. I'm very much a creature of habit. There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. Where to put these? Okay, those. This next one is Chocolate Cherry Cupcake number 2. It's charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. Let me find it. There we are. I don't remember the art. Artwork is by Dream Cafe Art, and I'm doing it 1/1 on 22 count, Middle Earth by Bestitch Me. And stats, I have 1,344 stitches done out of 65,214, and I'm at 2.06%. Zena's over there with one of her toys, so you might hear some background squeaks. And this is what this looks like. So I did a center start on this one because it is not, I count it as a full coverage because it's large and the cupcake itself is full coverage, but the background, all the green that you saw, is not stitched. So I did a middle start on this one. So that's what that looks like. Okay. next one I will have to insert again. This is The Favorite by Omar Rayan, charted by Unconventional X Stitch. Let me scroll down and get to it. You might hear some garbage trucks. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but if you hear some weird noises, that's what that is. I have 1,830 stitches done out of 183,300. I'm at 1% exactly, and I'm doing it 1/1 on 28 count. So, I did get to the tip of the curtain. Yay! So that's that one. Okay, this next one is green. Oh, I need my tablet. It's Green Elven Door. It is charted by Stitch with Cat that I got on Etsy. This is what it will look like. This is one of my finished hopefuls for next year. And let me get my tablet up here to give you some stats. Green Elven Door. Where are you? I have 11,241 stitches done out of 78,936. So it's a smaller one, which is why it's one of my finished hopefuls for next year. And I'm at 14.24%. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. And not stitching this in the diagonal, I tried converting it and wasn't feeling it, so I just continued on with the cross country like I used to do. So, is this focusing? Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. Let me see if it'll. I tried fixing the. I don't know. It's not focusing. But there, you can get the gist. That's where I am. So. It was focusing, and then it decided not to. I don't know. Technology, y'all. Okay, and that's going to go over there because I'm taking that with me. Okay. This one is Halloween 13, charted by Nassau Creation on Etsy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Nassa OU or something like that. Creations from Etsy. I have 1,129 stitches done out of 7,487, and I'm at 15.08%. And this is what it will look like. Really cute. And I'm doing it on 18 count, I think. Ada. That's where I am. I love how the candles are coming out there. So, that's that one. Okay. back and take from the front. This is Ineffable Husbands. This is charted by, I don't remember. Does it have a card? It does have a card. This is charted by Two Legs Make One Cross, and the artwork is by Flamingo de Carme. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. I have 2,455 stitches out of 382,850. I'm at 0.64%. And this is what it will look like. Good omens. If you know, you know. Love it so much. I did do a top right start on this one because I wanted to do Crowley first. And if you know me, that should not surprise you one bit. So, this has had some, I started doing this parking in 10 by 10 blocks, and then I didn't like that, and then tried to do diagonals, but don't like the diagonals from the right, and so now I'm just doing it cross country. So that's what it looks like. So there's that one. Okay. This is Athelion. Does it have a card? It does not have a card. What? Athelion. Come on, bro. Athelion does not have a card. I don't remember who did it. I got it from Etsy. Thread Magic, I think, maybe. I'm doing it 2/1 on 18 count. I have 5,029 stitches done out of 84,736, and I'm at 5.93%. Thread of Magic, there we go, is who I got it from. And that's what it will look like. And I am here with it. So it's looking real good. This one, I don't know if I'm going to convert to diagonals or not. I might still just continue with it as it is, cross country. We'll see what I'm feeling next time I pick it up. All right. What are you? Oh, this is Last of the Summer Wine, which was one of my recent starts. It is charted by Thread Geeks, who is the artist. Artist is Andrew Reed, and I'm doing it on 18 count Sandbar by Bestitch Me. And it is full coverage, but I am not doing the white background. And I have 416 stitches done out of 84,240, which is not accurate because I should mark off all the white background. But anyway, excuse me. I'm at 0.49%, and this is what it will look like. This is my favorite British show. I've said in previously I don't watch TV or anything like that. Excuse me. Like modern stuff, the only thing I watch is older British comedies from like the 70s through late 90s, early 2000s. And Last of the Summer Wine is my absolute favorite. It calms me so much. So I had this forever and finally started it. So that's that one. And I did a center start on this because, like I said, I'm not doing the background. And this is what it looks like. So this is Foggy's like shirt, and then his tie, his collar, his shirt collar, and his tie. So that's that. This is Moonlight Crop. I'm going to have to insert a picture. I'm doing it 2/1 on 14 count. I can't get the bag open. There we go. Artwork is by Lucy Bilodeau, and it's charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. I have 1,281 stitches done out of 171,500. I'm at 0.75%. This is one of my clue pieces. Top left start in the diagonal. So I stitch this when I pull it for clue. This is Nixie. I'm going to have to insert a picture of this. Is it on here? I think it's on here. Yes. Okay. I'm going to have to insert a picture. This, I love this. This is artwork by Heather Kramer, charted by The Sewing Shop. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. I have, what do I have? 4,464 stitches out of 202,500, and I'm at 2.2%. I'm doing this in the diagonals, and first of all, the needle minder was perfect, but second of all, look at those bubbles. Might keep this out to work on today. Now that I see it again, it's been a little while because I like to rotate through, you know, and I stitch what I feel like. Oh, I love this. Did I put her card back in there? I think I did. Might keep her out. Okay, what is this? Peppermint Dragonling. Artwork is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. It's charted by Pain Free Crafts. I have 2,329 stitches done out of 81,900, and I'm at 2.84%. Let's bring up the picture. Oop. And there we are. That's what she'll look like. Again, if you watched my first video, I have a thing for peppermint. So, or my first WIP parade installment, part 1. Oh, let me tell you what I'm doing this on. I'm doing this on 18 count Peppermint Candies by Fabric Flare, 1/1. And I did start to convert this to diagonals the last time I worked on it. So it's mostly all background, all that I have at the moment. So that's what that looks like. Okay, this one is Pricks Everywhere. which I need to insert a picture for. Does it have a card? It does have a card. By Sunflowers. Oh, who's the artist? It's by Sunflower, charted by Sunflower Stitches. I don't know if I even have the artist. But if you go to Sunflower Stitches, you will find it. I can't find it on my thing. Where are you? Winter pricks everywhere. There we are. I have 400. This was a new start. I have 450 stitches done out of 89,660, and I'm at 0.5%. And I'm doing it 1/1 on a 20. No, that's a lie. I'm doing it 1/1 on, 28 count. And this is how small it's gonna be. Look at this. Look how adorbs this is gonna be. That I dyed myself. And I know it's full coverage, but I chose this so that there's a lot of white. I'm trying to think so that I could see the white and I would get. So that's all I have. I did a center start, but in a diagonal. I don't even know what was I thinking there. I don't even know. But we'll figure it out next time. I know the border's small, but it'll work. It'll be fine. Or the margin, I should say. So we'll figure that out next time I pull it out. This one is Beetlejuice Zombie Jesus by Raven Coven. Do I have a picture? Or do I have to insert it? I might have to insert it. Is it even on here? Is it on this one? It's somewhere. It's in here. I have to insert a picture. I have 1,465 stitches done out of 15,906, and I'm at 9.21%. And I'm stitching at 2/1 on 28 count. That's wrong. 2/2 on 28 count Wrath by Witch's Garden Crafts. And this is what it looks like at the moment. Do you know, I might take this with me to Dallas too. I don't know. Okay. Oh, look at that. The color. Yes. So gorgeous. So I did a top center start on this one. And that's what he's going to look like. I think this is a finish hopeful for next year as well. So I decided I don't label things as actual finishes, like goals to finish. I call them finish hopefuls, because then that way, if I don't get them done, it's more like a works for me. Okay, this next one is Abstract Christmas Tree. Artwork is by Sarkai Aquilin Ink. Charted by Stitches So Beautiful. It will look like this. I'm doing it 2/1 on 20 count, and I did do a top right start on this one. Let me get stats for you. I have, I couldn't do one more stitch. Absolutely not. I have 19,999 stitches done out of 160,000, and I'm at 12.5%. That one extra stitch was just way too much, apparently. Okay, so it goes this way. Yeah, this is where I am, and I am not doing this in diagonals. I am just continuing on with the full country, with the cross country. So this is it's basically and the tip of the tree, and so I'm just gonna keep kind of working my way down. So that's that. Okay. I like Sir Kai's artwork. I have a few of hers. Okay, this next one is Pumpkin Dragon. Artwork is by Stanley Morrison, charted by Pain Free Crafts. I did get the kit with my Crystal Club voucher. Where are you? I have 11,771 stitches done out of 12,000. That's wrong. 125,600, and I'm at 9.37%. And this is what he will look like. Adorbs. And I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. And he currently looks like this. All sky and moon. Except I do have a little teeny tip of a bat wing. Little bat wing. But I am doing this in diagonals. I had converted it to diagonals, and so this is all solid. So now I'm just working on the next one. I love the Stanley Morrison dragons too. I have a few of his. As you might have seen, and then I have between the two WIP braids, and then I have a few that aren't started either. Okay, this one is The Colors of Life. This is, I think in here. Yes. Artwork is by Chuck Pinson, charted by Artisy, and I have 1,857 stitches done out of 227,150. I'm at 0.82%. This is what it will look like. Gorgeous. I'm doing it 1/1 on 28 count. No, 25 count. And my Mandrake needle minder is perfect for this. Look at this little guy. He's upside down. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Doing it in diagonals. I really enjoyed. This was a new start recently as well, and I really enjoyed it. Really, it was my first Artisy piece that I have stitched, or am stitching. I have a few others from them, but this is the first one I'm actually working on, and I really enjoyed it. Okay. Oh, shouldn't be in here. This is a finished. That can go away. Okay, this is Vintage Style. It's a kit by someone. Artiste. Artwork is, I don't know who the artwork is. Oh, designed by Cooler Design Studio. Artwork is, kit is from Artiste. This is what it will look like. It is called Vintage Style. I'm stitching this for our bathroom. I'm using everything provided by the kit, and it's lovely because it comes on printed. The background's all printed, so you don't have to stitch that, which is nice. And I did a center start on this, and this is where I am. So this is the hat box. The perfume bottle goes here, and then this is the bow and the ribbon coming down. this one for a while. Okay, this one is Flamingo Duo by Bendy Stitchy. I thought that was what it was, and then I second guessed myself. And I did get the Roxy floss for this one. And I'm stitching it 2/1 on 18 count Forest Floor by Oak Crown Studio. It was a piece that I had left over from something else. So they will fit side by side. I don't know if I'm going to keep them side by side or do them separately, but they'll fit on there. It's looking so cute and funky. This might be a good one to take too, because it's... Okay, this one is Starshine Coffee. Artwork is by Tammy L. Gross, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. It will look like this. And let me get it. Stats for you. If I can find it. I have 2,989 stitches done out of 108,000, and I'm at 2.77%. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. And I was doing it cross country, but I think next time I work on it, I'm going to try to switch it to diagonals. Those are all waist threads, so ignore those. But look how good that looks. Love it. Love it. I think I am going to convert it to diagonals. Now that I look at it. I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling. Okay, this is Tea Dragon. Artwork by Stanley Morrison, charted by Pain Free Crafts. This is what he will look like. I'm doing a 1/1 on 28 count black. Again, the background is not stitched. And I think I stitch fluenced a couple people to start him. Let me get you some stats. I have 1,156 stitches out of 54,669, and I'm at 2.11%. Oh, good Lord. Which way does he go? Okay, well, I marked it. Is that the top or the bottom? Did I mark the top or the bottom? I marked. I think that's the top, so I think he goes this way. Like, good to mark, but then I didn't remember what that mark stood for. I should put an arrow next time. Anyway, from back here you can see how well it looks like on the black because it's kind of washing out of it. Let me close that a bit. And that's what he looks like up close. One over 128 count. I can't remember if I said that. I'm going to say that's probably the top, the mark. Because I don't know why I would mark the bottom, but then it's also me, so. Okay, this next one is the Talisman, aka Croana. Artwork is by Lisa Parker. It is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is the mini. I have 9,267 done out of 71,136. I'm at 13.03%. And this is what she will look like. This is Croana. We're doing our 2/2 on a 32 count, I believe. She has a story. She's there were situations with her, but I have persevered, and she will be she will be continued until she is finished. I did a top left start. I was doing her by pages, and then I did tried to convert her to diagonals. Then I didn't like that, so then I'm going back to cross country. I don't know. She's been everywhere, but this is what she looks like. She's a bit everywhere. It's gorgeous, though. I also, you might notice, I have a thing for Lisa Parker. I have quite a few pieces of her artwork, so. And I'm starting one more next year, at least. Okay, this is going to have to, this doesn't go here either, because this is going to have to be a new start, because that was lost in the incident, which I've talked about before, and I'm not going to go into again, so, yeah. Okay, this one is Winter Montage. This was a new start, so I don't have very much on this either. Artwork is by Janet Steverts, charted by Pain Free Crafts. I have 561 stitches out of 150,945, and I'm at 0.37%. I should take this with me to Dallas because it's, you know, it's Yule. It's, that's not what I want. It's sort of that time of year. Well, this would be great. I love this. It's like everything about Yule. Mistletoe, the holly, the pine cones. So beautiful. And I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. And this is my sad little start. This one might be a good one to do in diagonals. I might convert this. Okay. This one I have not worked on this year. This is Christmas Lights Dragon. Artwork by Sarah Kai, a cool lady, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Look at this adorable little Kai. And I can tell you why I didn't work on him, because the last time I did, I messed up and needed to frog like 3 stitches and didn't feel like doing it. So it's really a sad reason to not have picked it up. Let me give you some stats. I have 16,296 stitches done out of 160,000, and I'm at 10.18%. Doing him 2/1 on 18 count. Top left start. I was doing him by pages, and this is, I mean, look at it's beautiful. Like the tip of his wing in here, and then his horn, and the lights, the top up here. I just need to get it out and either fudge it or frog those like 3 or 4 stitches and just get on with my life. Because he's too cute not to do. I mean, how adorable is he? Okay, and that's that bit. Woo! 1 down, 2 more to go. This one is Christmas Cupcake. It is charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. I don't remember who the artwork is. I have 3,670 stitches done out of 67,749. I'm at 5.42%. This is what it'll look like. Again, it's one where the green background is not stitched. So I'm doing it 2/1 on some brownish. Anders Eisman is who the artwork is. And I did a center start on this. This is a 14 count. Did I say that? 2/1, 14 count on some kind of brown looking Ada that I had in stash. And this is what it looks like. And yes, I have a cupcake for my cupcake. I have a cupcake needle minder for my cupcake. Because you got to. Looks so good. I'm not one for really matching needle minders, but sometimes if I have one that matches and it's perfect, then, you know, you gotta do it. Okay. This one is Crow Among Purple Flowers. Artwork is by... Let me consult my card because I don't remember. Simonetta Zambelli. I should remember that. It's charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. I have 4,185 stitches done out of 252,000, and I'm at 1.66%. I almost showed you like all of the patterns instead of actually bringing this up to show you the picture. His name is Crowley, so if I reference Crowley, this is who I'm talking about. Top left start, and I did start to convert this to diagonals. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. So it's all sky. That's where I am. Okay. This one is Peppermint Cthulhu. I'm gonna have to, no, that's wrong. This is Absinthe Cthulhu. I'm gonna have to insert a picture. Artwork is by Echo Chernick, charted by Unconventional X Stitch. Where is it? Is it on here or is it on my, there it is. I have 1,360 stitches done out of 229,936. I'm at 0.59%. I'm doing it 1/1 on 28 count. I started it not in diagonals, then tried to convert it to diagonals and decided I don't like that, so I'm going to go back to cross country next time I bring this out. Some pieces you'll find that like just don't really work with diagonals for you, and that's fine. Okay, this is Artichoke Dragon by Stanley Morrison, charted by Pain Free Crafts. I'm doing him, I got the kit with him as well from my voucher. And this is on 18 count, 2/1. I have 10,884 stitches done out of 96,950. I'm at 11.23%. And this is what he'll look like. Aww, an adorable artichoke dragon. And excuse me, this is where we are. A lot of background, but I did obviously get to the wing. So I don't know if I'll continue just cross country like I am, or convert them to diagonals, or what. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like. Okay, this next one is Outer Goddess, and I've wanted to bring this out for a while, and I haven't. I only have 833 stitches done, so it's not much to speak of. I have 106 out of 165,308. I'm at 0.5%. Artwork is by Alchemy England. It's charted by Pain Free Crafts. I think the Red Geeks also charts Alchemy England works. And this is what she'll look like. I did a top center start. I don't know why, but I did. And I'm doing our 1/1 on 25 count. Oh, I just lost my bag. Hold on. And floss. Got shit everywhere. 1/1 on 25 count. Okay. And this is where I am. So it's piddly. But I did get some of the crown in there already. I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking the top center start. I might count over to the left and just do diagonals and work my way back over. This one is Autumn Montage. This is another one by Janet Stever, charted by Pain Free Crafts. This again was a new start for Samhain, I think I did. So it's literally just the new start. It has 394 stitches done out of 148,428. And I'm at 0.27%. This is what it will look like. There is a spring and summer as well, but I don't like those. I'm not a spring summer person, so I didn't get them. And I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count, and I did a top left start on this one, and I think I did this in the diagonal. Yes, I started this one in the diagonal. It's not filled in, but I did start it in the diagonal. So I don't even have one diagonal done. Like, how sad is that? But this was the perfect. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, if I have the perfect needle minder for a project. Okay. This one is Cake Shop. Artwork is by Teresa Mather. It's charted by Charting Creations. I have 4,115 stitches done out of 161,191, and I'm at 2.55%. Pictures. This is what it will look like. And I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count, Stormy Night, because I wasn't about to do all that white on white for that wedding cake. And I did start converting this to diagonals. That's where I am with that. Oh, you're Candy Cane Tree. I haven't worked on you for a long time. This is what... Artwork is by Carla Gerard. It's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. This is what it will look like. Like the owls in the peppermint tree. Like, yes. Yes, please. I think I'm going to convert this to diagonals. This is going to be a diagonal piece because I'm doing this 1/1 on 22 count, apparently. And I have 1,057 stitches done out of 120,000, and I'm at 0.88%. And this is where I am. So I think I'm going to convert this to diagonals. Look at those colors. And my Elenor monitor was perfect. Okay. Oops. All right. This is Christmas Highland Cow. I'm going to have to insert a picture on this one. Artwork is by Anders Eisman, I think, and art charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. I have 1,079 stitches done out of 171,462. I'm at 0.63%, and I am doing this in the diagonal. So I got the tip of his horn already in there. He's cute. This one is Deer and Bird. Artwork is by Carla Gerard. It's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I'm doing it 1/1 on 25 count. I think I have to insert a picture for this. Where is it? I have 2,665 stitches done out of 126,000, and I'm at 2.12%. I do have to insert a picture. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. And this is what it looks like, but I do think I'm going to convert this to diagonals. Doing it 1/1 on 28 count. Is that right? It goes this way. Goes this way. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. This one is Fergus. I have to insert a picture of him. Where is he? He's charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. I'm trying to find him. I'm wrong. He's charted by Pain Free Crafts. Oh my goodness. Artist is MJP. I'm doing him 1/1 on 28 count. This was a new start. I don't, it is a new start, so I don't have much. I have 1,071 stitches done out of 160,000, so I'm at 0.67%. And top left in the diagonal, and I do have the teeny little tip of his horn. So that's that. Not much to see on Fergus. He's so adorable, though. Alright, this next one is Green Holly Cupcake. Charted by Xana X Stitch. Xana Cross Stitch on Etsy. This is what it will look like. I am stitching the background because I'm me. I don't know. I'm stitching the background. This is not a very interesting viewing because it is all background. I'm doing it 1/1 on 22 count. I have 680 stitches done out of 50,000, and I'm at 1.36%. And like literally, it's just the white background. So, not much to say. Not much to say. Alright, this one is Halloween Fae. This is artwork by Amy Brown, charted by Unconventional X Stitch. I have 11,199 stitches done out of 273,000, and I'm at 4.1%. And this is what she will look like. One over one on 25 count. Somewhere in here. There she is. Okay. So, hold on. Damn it. This is where she is. Let me just move my needle minder. Which I'm sure was holding a thread, but whatever. So this is where she is. I did start converting her to diagonals the last time I picked her up. Loving it. All right. What is this? Hot chocolate. This is the Hot Chocolate Dragon, charted by Pain Free Crafts. Artwork is by Stanley Morrison. This is what he will look like. Again, the background on this one is not stitched. Look at the little moth. Love it. Doing it 1 over 1 on 22 count. I think it's 22 count. I have 778 stitches done out of 70,151. I'm at 1.11%. Yeah, this is 22 count that I had in my stash. And I'm pretty sure I marked to the top of the, see, this time I did an arrow, so I would know it was the top. But I did a center start on him, and that's what he looks like. So. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I got it figured out. All right, and the last one for this bin is Huga and Muna, and I have not worked on this one this year, I don't think. I have 1,922 stitches done out of 88,200. Artwork is, I don't know. Oh, is this a Christopher Lovell? No. Artwork is by Marlene Musiol. It's charted by Unconventional. And this is what it will look like. Try to get it so you can see without. You kind of get the gist there. Okay. And this is my start on this one. I think I might convert this one to diagonals as well. So. All right, we are on to our last bin. Woo-woo! This bin is going to be a lot of fancy dancies. This one is Bellatrix, charted by Bella Filipina. This is going to be a lot of fancy dancies in this bin, but you will notice that I do not have a lot of progress on my fancy dancies. I can't tell you what I stitched this on because I don't know. I don't have a card in here. Looks like a 32 count. 2 over 2, which the way is up. I'm going to say that way is up. I don't know. It's dress. I couldn't tell you. This one is not a fancy dancy. This is Wicked Witchcraft. I worked on this one. I think I worked on this one at the craft show and then forgot to show it. By Autumn Lane Stitchery. That's what it will look like. I'm doing it 2/2 on, I don't know what, some kind of something. 28 count something. I don't know. 28 count mystery something. And that's where I am. Except those are threads that shouldn't be there. That's where I am. It's looking a lot more gray. It's kind of, that's more accurate a little bit. But anyway, you get the gist. I did a top right start on that one. For some reason. Sometimes it's better just not to ask questions. This is Coffee Dragon, artwork by Stanley Morrison, charted by Pain Free Crafts. Feel like a broken record. This is what he will look like. Background is not stitched. I'm doing him 1/1 on 28 count Mulberry, I think, by Fabric Flair. Let me give you stats. This is one of my clue pieces. Where's coffee? Nope, that's tea. Coffee. 1,270 stitches out of 86,444. And I'm at 1.77%. And I know this is the top because I did the white border fabric at the top. And so this is where I am with him. Center start. Okay. This one is going to be adopted by Daceman. I have officially decided, so I will not be showing that. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is Botanical Study #1 by Pedal Pusher, designed by Barbara Tingley. This was, a lot of people have done this. It was available, you could do it like the light or the dark background. And I'm doing it on, with the called fors, on 2/2 on 36 count Osiris linen by I don't know who it was by. I don't remember. And I did a bottom cat hair. I did this when I was taking care of my mother-in-law as well. That's when I started this. Is this the right way? What is this? This is a bottom. So I kind of have, I think of, that's what it looks like. And I do love it. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. But I associate this with that, and I don't want to. For reasons. So, yeah. Okay, this poor fucking thing. This is called Millefolche. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a Finnish hopeful. It's a kit I've had since forever. I think it's still available. I honestly don't remember the kit, who it's by. But I think you can still get it. I don't have a picture, but it's basically done. So basically I just have the back stitching to do, and then like this side here, and there's like a couple crosses up there. I couldn't tell you how old this is. Probably early 2000s, maybe late 90s, early 2000s, probably early 2000s. I don't know. And I just need to get it out and do the back stitching. I've started some of the back stitching. You can see, like, I've started here. I've started some of the letters, the back stitching. And I don't know. It's so close, yet I just don't want to pick it up and work on it. I did a little bit, like the back stitching I did, and I did finish off the cross stitches on the one side. So like I have worked on it this year, but it easily could have been done, and it's not. This is Christmas Evening by Mama Witch X Stitch. I have 905 stitches done out of 10,858, and I'm at 8.33%. This is what it will look like, the little froggies. Having a grand old time in front of the fire. I'm doing it 2/2 on 28 count black something. Oop, what did I just lose? Oh, but this is what it looks like. The cardinals are not finished. They look kind of creepy at the moment. Okay, this is Dragon Guardian, artwork by Tatiana Vargovskaya. Designed by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Nadezhda Gavrilenkova. I got the kit from Pain-Free Crafts. Nadezhda Gavrilenkova. Seems like that's as close as I'm going to get. And I'm doing it 2/2 on what came in the kit, which is some kind of blue 28 count linen, I believe. And look at it. It is really pretty. Now, this is charted with some half stitch, so I am doing as charted, the half stitches and a mix of full crosses. So that's that. This one is a sad piddly little start that I started for Mayhem. This is Gothic House. Where is the picture? There it is. By Nora Corbett. I also have a thing for houses. So that's what that one looks like. And this one, I didn't continue because I didn't have the one, I could not find the one Krynick that it was called for in the roof, and there's a lot of it. So I'm just going to sub it out with something else. I don't even care. I'm dishing it 2/2 on 32 count Star Sapphire linen. And a top center start. So not much to see, but I'm just gonna sub out that whatever that Krynick was. This is Inkberry Holly. I have not worked on her this year. By Nora Corbett. Jesus. everything. This is what she will look like. I'm a mess over here, y'all. What am I stitching this on? I don't know. I don't have a card. 2/2 something. You know what? I might restart this. I don't even know what way's up. I have no idea what this is. I couldn't tell you. Is it that way? Is it that way? No clue. No idea. She might be a restart or a something. She needs to go not in here. This one is Sleepy Hollow by Glendon Place. This is the one I have the most done on of all my fancy dancies. There we go. I'm still not very far on it. I still have a lot to do, but it's the one that I have the most done on. I'm stitching this 2/2 on something. This was before I kind of kept track of what my fabrics were, apparently, and I really should have done so, because I quite like this. I have a feeling it's a Be Stitch Me 28 count linen, but I don't know the name. Which way does this go? This is the horse's ass. Okay. So this is where I am. And I did start doing some back stitching in here as I go. I've learned to do that. I like this one. I don't know. I'm not really a fancy dancy person. Sleepy Hollow and Bellatrix probably are the ones. Like Inkberry Holly, I don't know if I'm going to continue with. That might be a UFO. What is this? And like the houses, I tend to pick ones that definitely aren't the ladies, the traditional like fancy ladies. That's just not my bag. So I don't know. Sleepy Hollow will be a thing, you know, and Bellatrix, I just need to get her back out. But like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is White Swirl Pumpkin by Shannon Christine Designs. I got the kit from Pain Free Crafts. It's a small one with a lot of beads, and it's really cute, so it is technically a fancy dancy. I'm doing it whatever came in the kit. 18 count. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Which way is up? I don't even know. I don't even know what I did. Did I mark it off? Please tell me I at least marked it off so I could... No, I didn't mark it off. I think it's this way. No. This way? I think it's this way, and I'm going to take a moment here and actually mark the top of this. So it's a tiny little pumpkin, and it is beaded, so I am beading it as I go. So it's sparkly. It's going to wash it out terribly, so you aren't really going to see. But it's pretty, and it's cute, and it's sparkly. And it's a lot of beads. It's mostly beads with a little bit of cross stitch. So mostly everything you see here is beads. But doesn't allow me to mark which way is the top. And I did an arrow this time instead of just a block of something. So that's that one. This next one is Bird Herd by Boomerang Stitches. Do I have anything I can show you? Who's Amity from the Hathaway Stitchers? I have a black and white photo. And I'm stitching it 1/2 on 2/2? What did I do? 1/2 on 36 count. Linen in the colorway Oracle by Picture This Plus. And I'm doing my own kind of goth conversion with threads I had in my stash, and this is where I am. I did a center start, top center start on this one. I'm loving my goth conversion. All right. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. This one is, oh, this is the last one. Da 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 da. This one is Free Palestine. It was a free pattern. I don't know if it's still free, but you could go to the website and check it out. It was a free pattern by Modern Folk Embroidery. Let me get you stats. I have 3,378 stitches done out of 6,450, and I'm at 52.37%. And I'm doing my own color conversion on this one as well. And that's what it looks like. I really should just get this out and finish it. But yeah, if you're interested, go check out Modern Folk Embroidery's website. I don't know if it's still available, but that's where I got it from, and it was free. So there you go. That is all of my WIPs. All right, so thank you all for tuning in and watching this and all of my chaos that goes on over here. Again, a lot of full coverages. Mostly everything I stitch is full coverage. I am starting to back away from non-full coverage pieces. There are a lot that I think that are cute and would love to stitch, but full coverage is more where my heart lies, and so I'm being much more picky about non-full coverages that I start now. So you will probably see a lot less of that. Not that there's a lot to begin with, but in 2025 you'll probably see a lot less of that, and like 90% full coverages. So yeah, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed, and there are a lot of other great WIP parades out there, so please go and check them out, and happy stitching. We'll see you next time.